Hey. Anyway, okay, let's get started today. So today we're going to be talking about show reboots. I'm going to talk about reboots. Yeah. Talk about reboots. I swear, reboots are getting out of hand. I just found out on TikTok that Vampire Diaries is getting a 9th season next year in March 2021. What? Like, don't get me wrong, I watched it with my sister. My sister's a huge fan. I watched it because, obviously, my sister and we like to binge watch stuff together. But watching it with her, it was great for the time. I mean, everything was perfect to the T. The casting, Klaus. Everything was great. Ian, everyone needed no breath. Everything was great for that time period, 2009, because, you know, we had the whole Twilight, True Blood, and now you had this for like the really teenage show because CW11. Now, just like, and the worst part is, none of the original people want to come back. I mean, like, what the hell? Like, you know what? Paul, Nina, Ian, whatever, Bonnie, I forgot. They all have successful shows and movies they're doing right now where they can't go back to that. They keep, everyone that like does like a reboot always say the same thing.
I was a child then.
Dude, you're only 30. You're acting like you're 60. Pretend that you're 16. I understand that. But if you're only 30 and they want you back, the problem is they do a show reboot and they don't even ask you. That's a problem. But everyone that would say the same thing.
I'm mature now. I was a kid.
Duh. When you're 60, you're gonna be like, oh, I was a 30-year-old woman. I was maturing. Every time you get older, it's the same thing. You were younger when you were older. It's just like, come on, do the freaking show. I mean, come on. Only way I'll watch with my sister if everyone was on board. Everyone. I mean everyone. If no one's on there from the original, what's the point? They better get Klaus though. Yeah, fine. But my thing is like, I mean, come on. Like, what? Stop doing reboots without original people. Because this weekend I watched The Craft. To be honest, it wasn't that bad. They had more powers and better stuff than the original. But my thing is, they brought someone back from the original. And guess what? She tied with the new character. That's how you do it. Doing re-show reboots like Vampire Diaries where no original people is coming back makes no sense. I got a couple of things to say about each celebrity. Nina, do it. Do it. What else you got going right now? Just do it. To be honest, I think it's like someone telling me to go back to high school, but they're paying me to go back to high school. That's a good example. It's like someone paying me to do an old job, but I might get more because I'm really good at it and I build up a base off of it. So you might get a raise, girl. Someone might get a raise. And another thing, Ian, wasn't you just on a vampire show like a year ago or something? What are you doing? Like, I see you reposting things about Vampire Diaries. I know you missed the fangs and the set and the fake blood. Come on, just pack up and go to the set and let's get this thing going. Paul, you know, everyone knows Paul. You don't care, but my thing is, get everyone back on board. It's just like, just do the show. I just can't stand, that's one thing I can't stand about reboots. The original people don't want to come back. Now, shows where the original people do want to come back. And then another example, That's So Raven. That was horrible. The first episode, it was okay, but then after that, I saw that it was about her kids. I'm just like, girl, Raven, we don't care about your kids. I don't care. I don't care. And then like, when you're a real That's So Raven fan, you know how hard her character wanted to be a stylist. That's all she talked about, was being a fashion designer or a stylist or whatever. And just to see her with these kids and living like that and not like, I really don't know because I didn't pass the second episode, but I saw that she wasn't a huge designer. Because you think about it, her character was big, ambitious. She was out of the box. You expect her to be something by now with 2 kids. Like, if you're gonna do a show Disney, ain't Disney supposed to be like fantasy, like out of this world? Even though it's not reality, like it's actual struggles of being something in occupation wise. But this is Disney. Make her the freaking rich fashion designer. Like, come on. Like, I know, like, oh, Disney Channel, it's for the new generation. Sad to say, some of the new generation don't know what That's So Raven is. They don't know the episodes. They probably saw a few clips on TikTok but to know episodes, like see promos of Disney Channel, like up next, That's Raven. And then later, Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. These kids don't know what we saw on TV. Oh, but yeah, That's Raven, that was a thing. And then a new thing, Lizzie McGuire. And guess what? They caught hip to it. So basically, Lizzie McGuire, everyone knows the show. Who don't love Lizzie McGuire? I love Lizzie McGuire. Dreams Are Made Of. It's on my phone. I play it all the time. Spotify. Everywhere. So she's supposed to do a reboot. And she's supposed to be, I guess, a stylist in New York City with a kid. That's all we got. They were doing, I think they did like 2 episodes. They had the original writer. They had everyone pretty much there from the first time. But then I'm guessing the writer did not like the way it was going because 1, she is a 30-something-year-old woman. 2, why she probably still acting like she's 13. But like, you still have bits and pieces of being a 13-year-old girl. It's just like, that's every woman. But my thing is, I guess the show is heading in that to Raven direction. Like a grown woman like that. I think the creator saw that and she left. Yeah, so Lizzie McGuire is on hold because Disney don't want to see a grown woman, or don't want to see a grown woman. My thing is, Disney, just sign over the freaking rights to Lizzie McGuire so you can go on Hulu or Netflix. Because bad enough, my other show generations like Zoe 101, That's a Raven, Impossible, all those reboots are becoming teeny bop movies where those are for the new generation. This is finally something that we can all watch. I can't watch Raven's Home too long because I'll start to get annoyed with the kids because I don't know these kids. Do I care to know these kids? No. If it's not Devon, Raven, Chelsea, well, too bad Eddie can't be in it, or Corey, Tanya, or Victor, I don't care. Even Alana, I miss Alana. Like, I miss all of them. Buffy, I missed all of them. But yeah, who's watching these? Because my generation, I think my generation are having kids now, right about now, but their kids are what, 2, 3, 1? Who they gonna tell to watch the shows? I know what they're trying to do, like get the nostalgia back, but my thing is, you're not getting the original audience back because we're the original audience, and some other 2000 babies, I hate saying 2000 babies because they get super angry, but anyway, like some of the millennials used to watch the show, some of Gen Z, whatever. People watch these shows and then they see this, and then it's just like, who are these kids? And then they see this, it's just like, these kids really don't know Kim Possible because half of these little TikTok stars were born when her last season. Yeah. Kim Possible ended 2007. That means these teenagers, they're the teenagers. So, yeah, Kim Possible been stopped doing reruns. So they can't be like, oh, I used to watch it. I remember after a while, like Kim Possible was not on reruns. That's why it wasn't on reruns. A lot of shows just stopped rerunning. It was mostly like Zack and Cody, and even that stopped rerunning. It was mostly Sweet Life on Deck at one point because it was a new show. But anyway, like reruns and reboots don't need to happen. But my another thing is, another show I found out was getting rebooted that really should not be rebooted. Gossip Girl. What the hell are you doing? I heard it's getting on Cinemax. I don't care what network it's on. It should not be touched. That writing was superior. I don't care what no one said. People are like, oh, I hate the characters. But my thing is, there are some people out there like Serena Van Der Woodson who don't do no work and just let other people do her work and just blame other people and be just a spoiled brat. There are some girls out there that are like Blair who work hard. Even though she has everything, she still works. There's people like Chuck Bass who are douchebags, but there are real people. So each character, there are people out there who got long lost kids like Lily and Rufus, but I'm getting out of hand because I love the show because I'm watching it right now. They're doing a reboot of Gossip Girl. If you don't know, look it up. Put Gossip Girl reboots, and I think they already got the characters. I'm telling you this right now. It's not because I don't want to see new actors. You have to have new actors for shows. You have to. It's inevitable. But my thing is, Gossip Girl is not for this time. It's too many social media platforms for you to really get Gossip Girl blast. There's like 20 apps where she can put a blast on, and by the time you try to find it, another blast will be out, and then you just be like, what the hell? Where did she post it at? My thing is that during that time, flip phones were a thing, and we didn't really have social media. We had MySpace. Gossip Girl wasn't really on MySpace. She had her own website. Remember, guys, back then, websites were the thing. Email was the thing. Remember, Gossip Girl wasn't a text person. My mistake, she did text. I don't know why I said that, but she did. She was email. She was email. So now you have a show where it's based off of, I guess, online, because like I said, flip phones were the thing. That was the only way to really get in contact. And texting, everyone had a sidekick in texting. But my thing is, she only had one website. How you gonna do Gossip Girl where you have like 20 platforms? So most of you're gonna hear this probably during the whole show.
Did you see what happened on Gossip Girl? No. Oh my god, I have to check it out. Which one is on? It's on Twitter? Mm-mm. Instagram? Mm-mm. Instagram story? Mm-mm. Tumblr? No. What? Hello? Snapchat? How the hell am I supposed to know that?
Boom. There's too many. Ain't nothing like having one website where she talks crap all the time. My thing is, you gotta watch out for her blast on Instagram, Twitter, maybe she might even be on YouTube. You don't know. But yeah, there's so many social media websites. But my thing is like, don't touch these shows. These shows are the best shows ever because these shows shape our childhood. They shape our enjoyment. They shape nostalgia. Just please stop making these shows bad. My thing is, you're gonna do a reboot. Get everyone. But my thing is that make these shows nostalgic. Like some shows, people don't want to see new people. I'm not the one that probably thinks that. People don't want to see new people on old shows. Too tough. Some people do, some people don't. I'm the one that don't. But anyway, the whole moral of this whole video is stop touching the good stuff and making it worse. It's not working. But anyway, thank you guys for watching my video and my rant today. And I'll see you guys next week on how I remain calm and stress-free. I'll see you guys next week. Should I do the ending of Good Luck Charlie? I should. And if you're watching this, keep watching your old shows and enjoy them because these new ones ain't gonna be that great. Good luck, Charlie.